Okay, it's time. Let's talk about how to interpret some body language. And these are going to be signals you see every day. Let's cover, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about 10 different body language moves that you see every day. Let's make sense of them. Interpreting body language actually is pretty simple when you consider where on the body the movement is happening. So I'm going to walk you through some different body movements, and I'm going to explain some things to you to help you understand what you're noticing and seeing when somebody reaches up to scratch a particular part of their body. But you're going to notice it's the same move, but just the different parts mean different things. So I'm going to start with the head. If somebody reaches up and scratches their head, they are attempting to stimulate brain function and thought process because they're scratching their head. When you see them scratch their head, you know that they're actually struggling to stay with you. They're struggling thinking through everything that you're saying. So if somebody scratches their head, a good thing for you to do would be to stop and ask if they have any questions or clarification. When someone reaches up to scratch their ear, now it's not the head, it's the ear. When they scratch the ear, now it has to do with what they're hearing. An ear scratch indicates to you that they're not able to put all the information you're sharing into their head. Like they're having difficulty interpreting what you're saying. And so if someone scratches their ear, what you do is you back up and repeat what it is that you just said. And if they scratch their ear again, then pause and ask them what it is that is difficult to understand so you can clarify it for them. When they reach up and scratch their eye, now you know that they are a visual learner and they're trying to imagine what it is that you're talking about. If they scratch their eye and you do have pictures or brochures or can draw a diagram for them, it would really help them to be able to see what it is that you're talking about. Not everyone is an audible type of learner. And so when they scratch their eye, you then show them something and that will help them in understanding. So the reason why they scratch their eyes is because of the difficulty they're having trying to create their own picture or image of the conversation. If they reach up and scratch or touch the edge of their mouth, that's an indicator to you that they want to talk. They have words that have come up to their mouth that have been sitting there ready to come out, but you've been rambling on so long, they are actually giving you a signal, not a conscious signal, but an unconscious signal that they have something to say. If they rub their jaw or scratch their jaw, they're in deep thought and they're putting the pieces together. While they're scratching or rubbing their jaw, if I were you, I would pause. Don't give them more information because they're already trying to put all the components together that you've given them so far. When they scratch their neck or rub their neck, they're telling you that you're beginning to change their direction of thinking and they don't want to change. So you're actually causing them to literally turn their thinking, but their muscles in their neck are tightening up to hold to the way that they've always thought before. That then triggers this rubbing or the scratching of the neck. So if you see somebody do that during your conversation, you know that they're stubborn. You may want to address their questions or have them repeat back to you what it is that they are thinking because they're holding their ground so tightly. If somebody rubs their shoulder or scratches their shoulder, what they're doing is they're trying to take the responsibility you just gave them and literally brush it off. They don't want to do it. They may say they'll do it, but they don't want to do it. There's a good chance that they're not going to follow through with what responsibility you just gave them if they rub or scratch their shoulder during that time of giving them that task. If they rub or scratch their arm, they are in the place of saying to you that they don't feel like they're capable, like they don't have the strength to be able to follow through with what you're asking them to do. If they rub or scratch their hand, they need more help in understanding what you need in the details or the skill level in the activity that you're asking them to do. Isn't that crazy? All those different places of rubbing or scratching, and that's just covering the top part, the shoulders, the arm, and the hands, to give you that the same movement, but in different areas, tells a different message. But isn't it really cool though that eyes have to do with seeing, ears have to do with hearing, head has to do with thinking, neck has to do with points of view, lips have to do with talking. It's really cool and really simple to learn how to read body language. Just notice what the part is that it references. Just notice where they're pointing their attention to and respond in the ways I just shared with you. And you'll notice your conversation and your communication with other people will improve. So reading body language is really cool and it really helps you understand people. What you ought to do is attend my course called Master Your Influence, a whole bunch of training about how to read body language. And so click the link below, check out the course, see if it's for you. And in the meantime, also click subscribe. Would love to stay connected with you and share more great gold nuggets with you.